the large data set. Total sunshine hours. So again, we have numerical data, and this is not visible sunshine hours, so it's not the number of hours between sunrise and sunset. Sunshine hours are actually measured by looking at the intensity of the sun, and when it exceeds a certain threshold, then those particular hours are counted as sunshine hours. And here is some information on how sunshine hours are measured. Again, you don't need to know this for exam purposes. Daily mean wind direction and wind speed. So the wind speed is measured in knots, and more on that later. I'll go through that in more detail, what knots are. And we've got something called a Beaufort conversion scale, and you can see we've got descriptions of how strong the wind is rather than numerical values. And then we've got directions in degrees, the direction from which the wind is blowing, and we've got compass directions as well. These values here are rounded to the nearest 10 degrees. In simple terms, a knot, or 1 knot, is equal to 1.15 miles per hour. And here is the Beaufort scale, 0 to 12, and we've got descriptions of the wind speed. To understand knots, we need to look at what 1 nautical mile is equal to. So we start with the Earth, and we're looking at the circumference of the Earth, so the equator is a good place to start. We divide the equator, the circumference of the Earth, into 360 degrees, like so. Now I'm going to take 1 degree of this circle, like this, and I need to split this further into 60 equal parts. Just this tiny little angle here, this 1 degree angle. So I'm going to overly exaggerate this first so you can see what I'm going on about, which is this. So there's the 1 degree angle, and obviously I've exaggerated everything now. Now I'm going to divide this into 60 equal parts, and those angles are called minutes. So 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes in terms of angles, something like this. And then I'm going to take 1 minute from within that, an angle of 1 minute, and this little marker here, 1 with a little dash, that dash means minutes. An angle of 1 minute leads to an arc length which is equal to 1 nautical mile, and this is used for air and sea travel. So this is the conversion between nautical miles and the standard miles that we're used to, kilometers and meters. And when we're looking at speed, 1 knot is 1.15 miles per hour, or 1.85 kilometers per hour, and knots are shortened to kn. So to summarize, I took the circumference of the Earth, the equator, I divide that into 360 degrees, you take 1 degree, you split that into 60 equal parts, called minutes. So here is that 1 minute, and the arc length produced on the surface of the Earth, when the angle at the center is 1 minute, is equal to 1 nautical mile. The main thing to remember in all of this is this conversion.